Welcome everybody to Globe Life Field in Texas. Today it's Game 5 of our Minnesota Twin Texas Ranger series in our all-time franchise team tournament featuring PC Replay Baseball. And Minnesota has a commanding 3-1 lead. And this is a must-win for the desperate Texas Rangers. They're going to send Charlie Hough to the mound, and Hough has got a 3.97 ERA and 11 1/3 innings pitched. He has yet to register a win. And here's the lineup he'll be facing today for the Twins. Leading off at second base, Rod Carew. Batting second base, the catcher, Joe Mauer. Batting third, the right fielder, Tony Oliva. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Kent Herbeck. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Goose Goslin. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Gary Gaetti. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Kirby Puckett. And batting eighth, a new person to the lineup in place of Harmon Killebrew is Mickey Vernon. He'll be the DH today. And Vernon getting the spot over Bob Allison, who has a little more power, but Allison has struggled. And Vernon probably gives him a better opportunity against the knuckler, Charlie Hough. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Joe Cronin. So here we go, Charlie Hough. Hope I got that lined up right. I have to double check it. Here's Rod Carew to lead it off. 1-4-6. And there's a little pop-up. Third base side. Beltre's going to make the grab, and there's one away. Here comes Joe Mauer hitting .348. He's got a homer and 3 RBI in the tournament. The pitch from Charlie Hough. 6-2-2. And a ripped into the gap in right. In left, I should say. And Mauer's going to try for 2. Uh-oh. Ooh, he just got in there. No, he got him. He threw him out. Mauer gunned down by Oliver at second base as he tried to stretch that into a double. So a little greedy here in the early innings for the Twins. There's 2 outs now, and it's all up to the red hot Tony Oliva. Tony Oliva had some big hits in the last couple games. He's batting .440, home run and 4 RBIs. Pitch to Oliver. He goes 6-2-4. And base hit into center field. Oliver with another hit. He's at first, and now let's see if he can get a lead against the knuckler, who's not the best at holding, but he's decent for a knuckleballer. And he'll stay. No steal for Oliver. It's going to bring up Kent Herbeck. Herbeck batting .250 with a home run and 6 RBI. 4-4-4. On the ground, up the middle, Rodriguez behind the bag, makes the play, spins, fires, not in time. That play developed much too slowly. He probably should have went for second for the force, but instead tried to make an acrobatic throw, and Herbeck is going to be safe. So 2 men on now with 2 outs for Goose Goslin. Goslin struggling, hitting just .214 in this tournament. He's due for a big hit for the Twins. The pitch to Goose. 2-3-5. That's going to be a fly ball. Center field. Easy play for Hamilton. He's there. He'll make the grab, and inning's over. So the Twins strand a couple. We head to the bottom half of the first. It's no score. On the mound for the Twins, and getting his first start of this tournament, is Johan Santana. And Santana averaged a 2.26 ERA with 17 wins and 9 losses over the course of 3 years, 2004, 2005, and 2006. And the lineup he's going to face is going to look a little different as they put some new faces in the lineup to try to juice up the offense here. Leading it off, and still the hottest hitter on the club, Al Oliver, playing left field, batting second, the third baseman. Adrian Beltre, batting third at first base, giving Rafael Palmeiro a night off, is Mark Teixeira. Batting fourth, the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez. Batting fifth, in right field, in place of Ruben Sierra, is Juan Gonzalez. Batting sixth, the DH, Frank Howard. Batting seventh, in center field, Josh Hamilton. Batting eighth, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez. And batting ninth, at second base, Ian Kinsler. So here's Al Oliver, an amazing .472. He's 17 of 36. He's got 3 RBI. The pitch to Oliver, 5-3-4. Ground ball up short. Cronin up with it, fires it over to Herbeck, 1 away. Adrian Beltre, 1-1-2. There's going to be a base hit up the middle, or more to left field. Up with it is Goose Goslin. And he gets it into second base. And Beltre takes a long turn, but holds at first. Here comes Mark Teixeira. Teixeira has only played 1 game, and he's got 3 hits, 3 for 4. And they never started him again. He's going to get a chance here. Still looking for an RBI. The pitch to Beltre, 1-6-5. Back to the mound. Santana fields it, throws it to second for 1, back to first, double play. The Twins turn the inning-ending double play, and at the end of 1, it's no score as we head to the top of the second. Leading off for the Twins is Gary Gaetti. 3-3-2. Line drive, center field coming in is Hamilton. He goes to his knees and makes the grab. Good play by Josh Hamilton. That'll bring up Kirby Puckett. Puckett hitting .273. Still looking for a home run. He's only got 1 RBI. The pitch to Puckett. 5-2-6. There's a fly ball. Center field, Hamilton camps under it, makes the grab, 2 away. That's going to leave it up to Mickey Vernon, getting his second start of this tournament. He's 1 for 5 so far. He takes his practice cuts. Hough sets and delivers. He floats it up there, 3-3-2. And lined right to second. He sent it right at Kinsler, and Kinsler speared it for the out. The inning's over. We head to the bottom of the second. No score here in Texas. Here comes A-Rod. A-Rod hitting .316. He's got a pair of homers and 7 RBIs. 5-6-2. He grounds 1 to short, or third. Gaetti gloves it, fires the first 1 away. Juan Gonzalez, another Texas outfielder, getting his first start, or second start. He is 1 for 4 so far in this tournament. The pitch to Juan. 5-6-4 again. And this one's going to be a fly ball, right field. Oliva to his right, makes the grab, 2 away. going to leave it all up to Frank Howard. And Howard, the big man, has been the DH, and he has really not been very productive. He's got a couple RBIs. He's hitting .257. Still looking for that first home run of the postseason. The pitch to Frank. 3-6-4. Oop, I want 5, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a line drive. Base hit. Into left field. It would have been a base hit either way. And it's a 2-out single for Howard. And it's going to leave it up to Josh Hamilton. Josh Hamilton struggling. He's got 7 RBI, but he's hitting just 184. The pitch to Hamilton. 6-4-1. And that's going to be a base hit towards the gap in left field. Goslin, though, is out there, and he has played a magnificent left field. But he's not going to get this one. It gets by him. And on to second goes Hamilton. Howard's going to stay at third, it looks like. Maybe. Nope, he's going to score. Howard will score all the way from first base. And the Texas Rangers grab a 1-0 lead here in the second. On the RBI double by Josh Hamilton. He went the opposite way. Goslin couldn't get to it. And it rolled to the wall. And he had trouble picking it up. And that gave Frank Howard enough time to scoot around from first to score the first run. Here's Pudge. Pudge batting .265. Home run, 6 RBIs. 1-4-2. On the ground. Third base. Gaetti's up with it. Fires it over to Herbeck for the final out. But the Rangers get a run and they lead it 1-0. Head to the top of the third. Here's Joe Cronin to lead it off for the Twins. He's hitting .281 with a homer and 2 RBI. 4-4-6. On the ground, second base, Kinsler to his right. Turns, throws the first, one away. Brings up Rod Carew. Popped out his first time up. He's hitting .342. 4-6-2. Ground ball to second. Again, Kinsler gobbles it up, tosses it to first, 2 away. 2 outs, nobody on, and here's Joe Mauer. Mauer singled his first time. I think he's 1 for 1. The pitch from Hough. 2-4-5. Base hit. Second hit of the day in the center field for Joe Mauer. A 2-out single. Brings up Tony Oliva. And Oliva singled his last time up. He's 1 for 1. The pitch to Oliva. Oliva's big swing. But a fly ball into left field. Lazy fly ball. Oliver's there. He'll make the grab and the inning's over. So the Twins strand a runner. We head to the bottom of the third. It's 1-0 Texas. Leading it off for the Rangers, Ian Kinsler. Kinsler hitting .192 in the tournament. He's another one of those strugglers in this lineup. Only a couple of them. Hamilton finally gets over 200. And Kinsler trying to do the same here today. He does have a pair of RBIs. The pitch from Santana. 6-4-5. 6-4-5 against the left-hander. Deep! Way back and left. And it's gone into the lower deck. A solo homer from Ian Kinsler. And it's now 2-0 Texas. Santana grooved the fastball, and Kinsler quickly put it in the stands. Here's Al Oliver. He grounded out his first time up. 6-3-3. He struck him out. Oliver swung at a bad pitch there. It's only his, I think it's only his third strikeout of the tournament. That's going to leave it up to Beltre. Or no, I'm not leaving it up. He's up next. He is 1 for 1. Singled his last time up. 3-5-5. 3-5-5. There's a little short fly to right. Oliva's coming in a couple steps. He'll make the catch. And now there's two-way. And now it will leave it up to Mark Teixeira. Teixeira grounded into a double play. His back in the first. The pitch. 2-2-6. 2-2-6. There's a base hit into left. Teixeira lines one into left for a 2-out single. And that's going to leave it up now to Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez grounded out. 2 outs. Man at first. Here's the pitch to Rodriguez. Oh my. Alex Rodriguez puts a charge into it way back and left and deep into the upper deck. It is gone. A mammoth home run from A-Rod, and it's 4-0 Texas here in the third. For A-Rod, that's his third home run of the tournament. Here comes Juan Gonzalez. Santana's shell shock. Pitch to Gonzalez, 2-5-2. Little strike 3 on the corner. And the inning's over, but they get 3 runs in the inning. Homers from Kinsler and Rodriguez. And it's 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. Here's Cat Herbeck to lead it off. 6-4-4. Oh, he clobbered one. Way back. Deep into the stands in the lower deck and right. It's out of here. A line shot that gets out in a hurry, and Minnesota is on the board. The balls are flying out here today. That's the third home run of the game. Here's Goose Goslin. He's 0 for 1. 5-6-6. He walked him. Charlie Hough loses him. That'll bring up Gary Gaetti. Gaetti 0 for 1. 2-6-3. There's a fly ball, center field. Hamilton's there. He'll make the catch. And back to first goes Goslin. 1 away. Kirby Puckett. 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. The pitch to Puckett. 4-4-1. That's on the ground to first. Fielded by Teixeira. He'll flip it to Hough covering. He hit the out at first. Goslin will move on to second. So the runner moves up. 2 outs. And Mickey Vernon steps in. He hit the ball hard his first time up. But right at Kinsler. The pitch to Vernon. 5-1-1. And he walked him. A 2-out walk. And there's 2 men on for Charlie Hough. His first 2 walks of the game come in this inning. And here comes Joe Cronin. Grounded out his first time up. The pitch to Cronin. 3-6-2. He hits it on a line, but right at the shortstop, Rodriguez, who makes the play to end the inning. The Twins get a run on the home run from Herbeck, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-1 at the end of 3.5. Frank Howard will lead it off. Howard singled his last time up. He's hitting .278 now. 3-2-4. Line drive. Left field. Goslin coming in will make the running grab, and there's 1 away. So Howard hit it hard, but right at Goslin. And here comes Josh Hamilton with an RBI double his first time up. He hit a rifle shot into the gap that Goslin could not get to. And scored the first run of the game for Texas. Here's the pitch to Hamilton. 2-5-2. And he struck him out. Struck him out. That's 2 away. And I'll bring up Irod. Pudge Rodriguez grounded out his first time up. 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch. 2-1-6. That's our first injury check of the game. And that's just going to end the inning. No injuries. And Texas goes in order. We head to the top of the 5th. It's 4-1 Texas. Here's Rod Carew to lead it off. 4-1-5. Carew 0 for 2. And he's going to ground this one up the middle. A-Rod across the bag. Turns, fires. Got him by a step. 1 away. Here comes Joe Mauer. He's 2 for 2 today. Couple singles. Pitch to Mauer, 4-3-2. Chopper to the right side. Kinsler dives, knocks it down, gets to his feet, throws. He got him. Good play by Ian Kinsler to range to his right to get that one. 2 outs, nobody on, and here comes Tony Oliva, 1 for 2 on the day. 6-3-6. And he flies one right field pretty deep. Back goes Gonzalez. He'll make the grab. And the inning's over. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-1 Texas. Here's Ian Kinsler. 2-6-2. And he struck him out. Fastball up and in. And Kinsler's out on strikes. 1 away. Here's Al Oliver, 0 for 2. 1-6-1. The pitch from Santana in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Oliver strikes out for the 2nd time today. And Santana starting to get a little groove going here. Here's Beltre, 1 for 2. The pitch, 2-4-5. 2-4-5, and there's going to be a base hit into left field. Adrian Beltre with his 2nd hit, a 2-out single, and it's going to bring up Mark Teixeira. Teixeira 1 for 2. 2 outs, a man on. Santana sets, delivers. 6-1-4, and he is going to strike him out. Santana strikes out the side, and the inning's over. We head to the 6th. And the Twins trying to get back in this one. Cat Herbeck will lead it off. He's 2 for 2. He's homered his last time up. The pitch to Herbeck. 5-5-3. He lost him. He walked him. Herbeck goes to first. And a possible pickoff. Herbeck better not get picked off. And he'll get back easily. Here's Goose Goslin, the man at first with nobody out. He is 0 for 1. 4-5-2. This could be 2. On the ground a second. Kinsler flips it to short for 1. Back to first. Double play. And a rally is quickly doused here in the 6th. We head to the Gary Gaetti, who's 0 for 2 today. 2 outs, nobody on. 4-5-3. On the ground, third. Beltre with a nice stop. Backhanded. Fires it to first. Got him. Teixeira scoops it out of the dirt for the final out. A beautiful play by Adrian Beltre. And the Texas Rangers go to the bottom of the 6th, leading at 4-1. Here comes Alex Rodriguez. He's got a whole 2-run shot. Last time up, he's 1 for 2. The pitch from Santana. 5-4-5. And he grounds one to short. Cronin's got it. Throws the first one away. Here's Juan Gonzalez, 0 for 2. 1-5-5. He struck him out. Santana. That's Santana's 4th strikeout of the last 5 hitters. That'll bring up Frank Howard, who's 1 for 2. 2 outs, nobody on. Johan Santana sets, delivers. Uh-oh. This one's hit a mile. And it's going to get out of here. Frank Howard puts a charge into one. And it lands in the lower deck and left. A solo homer. And it's 5-1. Santana grooved the fastball again. And Frank Howard was sitting on it. And he hits it out. It's 5-1 here in the 6th. Here's Josh Hamilton. 1 for 2. Uh-oh. He gets a hold of one. Way back and right. This one's off the facing of the second deck. A big home run for Josh Hamilton. Back to back from Howard and Hamilton. And it's 6-1. And that's going to be it for Santana. The power coming out for the Rangers here tonight. And the pitch here in the 6th. They're going to bring in Camilo Pascual. Camilo? I always forget his name, how to pronounce it. He'll come in to pitch here, the right-hander. 17-11 with a 2.92 ERA over the years of 61, 62, and 63. And he'll face Pudge Rodriguez, who's 0 for 2. The pitch to Pudge, 2-1-2. And he'll ground one to short. The inning's over as Cronin throws him out. And we head to the 7th. 2 runs on 2 home runs by the Rangers. And it's now 6-1 in favor of Texas. Here's Kirby Puckett to lead it off for Minnesota. He is 0 for 2, 2.56. Fly ball center field. Hamilton makes the grab, one away. Here comes Mickey Vernon. He's walked and lined out in 2 trips. 6.52. He struck him out. Big swing at the floater, and he cannot find it. Strike 3, 2 away for Joe Cronin. 1-3-1. Got him. Inning over. Cronin takes a big cut and misses. And we head to the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th. Here comes Texas. And Camilo Pascual is back on the mound. Here's Kinsler. He's homered and struck out, 1 for 2. 2.65. He struck him out. Good pitch there from Pascual. 1 away. For Al Oliver. Al Oliver 0 for 3. He had fits with the left-handed Santana. And now he's got a right-hander. He's chopping at the bit here. The pitch to Oliver. 5.54. And he's going to draw a walk. A 1-out walk to Al Oliver. And it'll bring up Adrian Beltre. Beltre's got a couple hits today, a couple singles. He's 2 for 3. The pitch to Adrian. 6-4-2. Base hit. This is going to go towards the gap in left field. Gosling will keep it in front of him and hold everyone a one base hold him in a can't talk today. Beltre holds Beltre to a single. Oliver will stop at second. 2 men on now, 1 out for Mark Teixeira. Teixeira 1 for 3. The pitch 5-6-3. Ground ball to third. Gaetti throws it to second for 1. No relay. Oliver will go to third. Teixeira is on the fielder's choice. And there's 2 away. So runners at the corner, and here comes A-Rod. 1 for 3. He had a 2-run homer. Back in the third. The pitch. 5-3-2. He's going to walk him. The bases are going to be loaded with Rangers. And here comes Juan Gonzalez, who has struck out twice in 3 trips. He's 0 for 3. The pitch from Pascal. Uh-oh. 6-2-6. Deep drive, left center field, and gone. Way out of here. A home run for Juan Gonzalez. A 2-run shot, and it's now... that was a grand slam, I'm sorry. The grand slam pretty puts the exclamation point on this game. 10-1 our score here in Texas as the Rangers offense has come alive. Here's Frank Howard. He's homered today as well. 4-6-1. Ground ball to first. Herbeck takes it to the bag himself for the final out, but not before the Rangers get a grand slam off the bat of Juan Gonzalez and take a 10-1 lead into the 8th inning. Here's Rod Carew to lead it off. 3-5-3. Little short fly to left. In comes Oliver. He'll make the catch. 1 away. That brings up Joe Mauer. 2 for 3 on the day. The pitch to Mauer, 5-1-6. And he's going to draw the walk. So he'll go to first. A man at first. Charlie Hough. Running out of gas here. Here's Tony Oliva. 1 for 3. The pitch from Hough, 4-4-5. This could be 2. It's going to be Rodriguez charging. He's going to have to throw to first to get the out at first for the sure out. Mauer's safe at second. And there's 2 away. It's all up to Kent Herbeck. Herbeck homered and singled today. He's 2 for 2. 6-4-3. Herbeck drives one, his second of the day. A 2-run shot into the stands and right. A 2-run blast makes it 10-3. So the Twins are not going to go quietly here. And that's going to be it for Hough. They're going to bring in Neftali Feliz in the pitch. He'll face Goose Goslin here. Goslin 0 for 2, 1-4-1. And struck him out. That'll end the inning. Quickly stop that in its tracks, and now it's 10-3 as we head to the bottom of the 8th. New pitcher for the Twins is going to be Furpo Marbury. Here's Josh Hamilton, who's gotten off the snide today. 2 hits, 2 RBI, a home run and a double. The pitch, 4-2-3. Ground ball, chopper to the left side. Gaetti cuts off the ball, throws to first. 1 away. Here comes Pudge Rodriguez. He's 0 for 3 today. 6-3-3. And he pops it up. Third base side, Gaetti near the line, makes the grab, 2 away. And it's all up to Ian Kinsler, who's also homered today. He's 1 for 3. 3-2-6. 3-2-6. That's a line drive caught by the third baseman Gaetti to end the inning. And it's last chance for Minnesota as Neftali Feliz will try to close it out here for the Rangers. Here's Gary Gaetti, 0 for 3. 2-4-1. He lines this one toward the gap. This is going to go to the wall. It's over the head of Al Oliver. Up against the wall. On to second goes Gaetti. He'll go in standing with a leadoff double. And that'll bring up Kirby Puckett. Puckett is 0 for 3. 6-4-2. Puckett. Base hit into left field. Here comes Gaetti. He's going to stop at second. They need a lot more than 1 run. They don't want to run themselves out of an inning. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And here's Mickey Vernon. 0 for 2 on the day. The pitch to Vernon. 6-4-3. Against the righty, it's into the corner. This is going to get 1 run in. Maybe 2. Here's Puckett. And he'll stop at third. So second and third. And a first run's in. They're down 6 right now. 10-4. Here's Joe Cronin. 5-3-4. He walks him. The bases are juiced. And here comes the top of the lineup, Rod Carew. Still nobody out. Feliz in trouble here. Here's Carew to bat. He's 0 for 4 today. 3-1-2. There's a line drive. Caught by the third baseman. Almost got Puckett at third. But 1 away. Comes Joe Mauer, who's got a couple hits today. 2 for 3. He bats with the bases loaded. 1 out. The pitch. 6-2-5. This is going to be a base hit into right field. Gonzalez, 2 runs are going to score. He's going to try for second. No, he will not. He's going to stop. They are already... You don't want to get thrown out at second again. That's how he already got thrown at second once. And Feliz is getting taken out of the game here. And now John Wetland will come in. And he'll face Tony Oliva. 2 men on. 1 out. The pitch to Oliva. As we drop the white guy. It is a 5-4-3. 5-4-3. Fly ball. Not deep. Gonzalez comes in. Cronin will stay at third. He tags but does not go. There's 2 away. And down to their final out. And here comes Kent Hrbek. Hrbek has homered twice today. He's 3 for 3. The red hot Hrbek. Even a home run here would only make it 10-9. The pitch to Hrbek. 5-2-4. This should do it. Fly ball. Center field. Hamilton's there. He makes the catch and the Rangers hold on. They win it 10-6 here. Second save of the tournament for John Wetland. Hough gets the win. Let's take a look at the box score. Joe Mauer, Hrbek each had 3 hits. Hrbek clobbered 2 home runs off of Charlie Hough. But it was the Rangers who went home run happy. Kinsler, A-Rod, Frank Howard, Josh Hamilton, Juan Gonzalez, all homer in this game for the Texas Rangers. Their bats came out here today. 3 hits for Beltre. Howard and Hamilton each with 2. Santana went 5 2/3, allowed 6 runs on 9 hits, 4 home runs given up by Santana. Charlie Hough went 7 2/3, allowed 3 runs on 6 hits. He only struck out 2, but his knuckleball was working well for the most part, except maybe to Herbeck. Neftali Feliz tried to give it away, so he gave up 3 runs in 2/3 of an inning. But Wetland comes in to close it out, getting the final 2 outs. So we go back to Minnesota, with Minnesota leading the series now 3-2. Let's take a look and see who will be on the mound. Fergie Jenkins back on the mound. He's 0-2, taking on Bert Blyleven, who's 2-0. So Twins have who they want on the mound. But Texas, hopefully they can keep those bats going. We'll see you for the next game.